So that is oddly FGC coded. I don't know what, like, oh my god. Like, you don't play Kirby like a grappler, but I guess you got the grappler dog in you somehow, somewhere. But we got ZSS, Captain Falcon, and DK on Idiosync side. Let's see.
All right, and we are actually going to be getting started with the Zero Suit versus the Incineroar. JeJaJeJa and Idiosync just playing some neutral, going for the Nair, up smash, not going to get the up air off of that confirm. Going to be continuing on with some of this damage, going to be shielding through the back, or through the down air rather, and then just going to continue to the center of the stage, getting sent to the ledge, coming back in with the Zair. Idiosync trying to find something to go for himself, able to tether back to the center of the ledge though, rather.
Right.
And then, okay.
Good parry, good parry. Still staying alive. Not gonna get buried by the flip kick. I mean, I can kind of see how like JeJa's play of Kirby kind of influences a little bit here. Near miss there. Definitely would have been bad on either side if either one of those had been caught by that. We are missing a couple techs here on Idiosync's side. I think JeJa is gonna be looking for that. Whether you're on the Incineroar or the Kirby, I think you've got to be ready for all of these tech chases, tech obligations, basically.
Oh, okay, and we did see the parry coming from the up B, but then getting the very end of that. So JeJaJeJa able to get some damage, finding himself off stage,
Whoa!
and that a spike right off of the kickflip. The B going to be closing out that stock. The Incineroar, no more. We now have the Terry on the board.
That was crazy to do that mid-up special. Like, you got laser precision on that flip kick. I don't know how you do it. And now we're looking for the big stuff. We're not going to go for the suicide there, but we are going to absolutely look for that catch on the ledge. Idiosync looking like it could be a good start. We got 111 though. ZSS not able to really survive against the kill power that Terry offers here, so you got to play it super safe. Otherwise, catch that with the anti-air.
Unfortunately, at that percentage, that is just going to be the end of Idiosync's stock. Coming back down with a Falcon, though, I am really looking forward to seeing what he has going for himself going into the Falcon. Going to get some damage off of the aerials. Oh, okay, the recovery from JeJa, able to get some more into the up airs.
Nice.
Up B, going to seal out yet another stock, and we are down to Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's crazy. Going for the aerial fully charged, like the true input rising tackle. The iframes on the legs as you go up, that's the stuff that really messes with characters like Falcon, like DK, that want to use these big hits to trade, to win those trades, and to follow up.
Absolutely, Nerf. And coming into the Donkey Kong, we do see a bit more patient neutral, but unfortunately that is going to get snuffed out by the Terry. Recovering, but not going to... Ooh, really far off stage right now if you are Donkey Kong.
Wait a second.
Come back to the ledge, not going to get the back air, and that is unfortunately going to be the end of game number 1.
Yo, that's so unfortunate. I feel so bad for you, because it's like I was like, oh wait, but you got Terry on the left side of you in that spinning Kong. Sent him off stage. All you had to do was back air once, and it would have been just fine. But went low, and then Terry goes high, and it was like JeJa was ready for it. A really nice reaction off stage. Did not want to get checkmated in that situation, and still brought it back. Idiosync, I love the ideas. We're trying to make the most of these situations, but we just got to be quicker on the uptake.
Okay, I do think starting with the Captain Falcon is an interesting choice because I really think that the ZSS was the character with which we saw the most prowess. That seemed to be the most fleshed out character. So going for the Captain Falcon early, a character who gets explosive leads, I think is a really good option for
No, I think you're right. I think against Terry specifically is going to be important because you want to kill Terry before the go moves come out. At least you want to get him as dead as close to 100 as you possibly can. Captain Falcon definitely has the tools to do that, but you have the rush down speed necessary and some of the abilities to just muscle your way through these options that could be enough that makes the difference.
Absolutely. It does look like JeJa getting a pretty sizable damage lead on the board so far, especially with a potential edge guard scenario. Able to jump high in order to avoid potential damage. Oh, getting DI'd straight in to avoid the power dunk. What a wonderful knowledge from Idiosync, able to avoid that. Not going to get his shield broken just yet, but I really... the up B, though, that's going to take the first stock, though. And Captain Falcon is gone. Zero Suit Samus, though, coming out to bat.
Yeah, I think these rising tackle finishers have been really, really good for JeJaJeJa. Like, just being able to kind of use that in these instant jab checks would be like, okay, look, especially if it's on a platform, I'm going to go for it. And here we are dangerously close. Like, you got to make sure you're DIing this right, because at 65, that was dangerously close. I don't like that. We're looking for the grab. That is very vulnerable if you miss, but hey, JeJaJeJa just kind of like lets it slide. We run it right back. We get a little bit of the paralyzer, but cannot get this edge guard just yet. The roll in, still safe for JeJaJeJa, but finally we pick up on something, and Idiosync brings us to the Incin.
Alrighty, getting the Incineroar on the board, I think is going to be really good for Idiosync going against it with Zero Suit Samus, you know, being a slightly slower character and then not having the same frame data as a character such as Zero Suit Samus. There is going to be a lot more leeway that he gets. Unfortunately, with the big power of a character like Incineroar, there is a whole lot that he needs to be careful of, especially when he was off stage just like that.
Yeah, this is the kind of trades that I'm talking about. Like, Incineroar will just throw things out, and they're like, okay, if I trade, I'm heavy, so I don't go as far, and I'm not really in danger in terms of percent right now, so I'm going to throw these moves out, and you're just going to have to hold that. So as of right now, yeah, the quick flip kick, and this time we're ready. JeJaJeJa says, I know where you're going to go. You cannot fool me.
Alrighty, JeJaJeJa just going to be comboing this Donkey Kong off to the other side of the stage. Got him off stage already, able to recover high, trying to go to get something to punish the up B. Not going to get the stock just yet, Incineroar being a very heavy character, but coming back to the other side, getting the Alolan Whip, and not going to getting the Alolan Whip twice?
That was a late snatch, and then brings you right up above the ledge. Those down tilts have been really, really good from the Incineroar here. JeJaJeJa already showing that this edge guard potential from this cat is pretty crazy. You do not want to mess with him. He's got claws.
That was the first time that we saw the Darkest Lariat from the ledge as well, and that was such a wonderful option to go to, especially when you are playing against a heavy character, when you are playing against someone with a large hurt box such as Donkey Kong. That was a wonderful option, especially being able to catch the neutral getup.
Yep.
Great move there from JeJaJeJa.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there was just a lot of hesitancy. Like, you could tell there was like a lot of hesitation from the DK on the ledge. Idiosync just wasn't really able, like that air dodge straight up above the ledge. I was like, this is tough. Like, I mean, at that point, you can't like let yourself fall back into those panic options. You've got to keep your cool. You've got to try to recover as much as you can. But like, yeah, sometimes I felt like there were a couple gimmies. Like, it was just like, okay, I'm just gonna kind of hand it to you. And JeJaJeJa picked up on some of those and was like, okay, I'm able to get stocked off this. Sometimes I think JeJaJeJa was also just like, I wasn't expecting that. You just go back to playing the game.
Yeah.
Go back to playing the game. You're good. You're good. Just do your thing. But like, we didn't even need the Kirby in that last game, which was just like, yeah, JeJaJeJa was like pretty dominant in that one.